Hello, welcome to today's video, which is the top 19 Buick videos as viewed on my channel by viewers like you. So let's get started right now. Number 19 is 1969 Buick GS 400 convertible with 94,000 original miles, loaded with options. This one did sell for $38,000 at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California. And this was an original, I guess it was a number matching car. Three careful California owners with the 94,000 original miles. So that's why it brought the money, and it was the right color. Number 18 is a 1963 Buick Riviera, an original owner survivor with low mileage California car. This one sold at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California. Actually, it did not sell. It bid to $23,000, but didn't sell. And it was a nice original car, which looked like it was taken care of by somebody, and was right colors, but didn't have the right buyer there that day. Okay, on to number 17, which is a 1960 Buick Electra 225 convertible, restored. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $41,000, which seemed like a good price. It was a real nice car. These big Buicks are expensive to restore if you don't know, if you haven't tried buying one. They cost more to restore than they're usually worth, but that's what it takes to make it nice like this one. Number 16 is a 1963 Buick Riviera, a unrestored survivor with three owners, a California car. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $28,750, which I thought was a pretty good deal. It was a right color combo with a nice bright red and pearl white interior. Thought it would bring a little bit more than that. Okay, on to number 15 is a 1973 Buick Riviera, another survivor with the 455 engine, the boat tail Riviera, as this one is. These are gigantic cars, but they still have nice styling, especially in the early to mid 70s. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it bid to $18,000, but did not sell. And that seemed like a fair price for it, but I guess it wasn't enough. Okay, number 14 is a 1972 Buick GS 350, done up as a GSX tribute, but it was a real GS 350, a two-owner restored with only 53,000 miles. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it bid to $29,000, but did not sell. Number 13 is a 1967 Buick Riviera, a survivor with its original paint, which you can tell by how it's wearing, with the 430 engine. This was the year they replaced the nail head with the 430 engine, which turned into the 455. Still had 360 horsepower and 475 foot-pounds of torque. So it had some power. This one I recorded at my local classic car cruise night in San Diego, California. And this one still had its original black California plates on it. So it was a good looker, that's for sure. Number 12 is a beauty. a 1965 Buick Riviera Gran Sport, a one owner with 38,000 miles and restored. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $67,000. And that was a good price for it because it was a real nice car and would cost you more than that to restore it, like this one was. Okay, on to number 11 is a 1971 Buick GS 455 Stage 1, the big gun. This one had 345 horsepower and 460 pounds of torque, and that was after they went to the net ratings on it. Also had the rare N25 exhaust through the bumper, which was always neat. And this one I filmed at my local classic car cruise night in San Diego, California. And this was a restored car and was a beauty, that's for sure. It was definitely the right color. Okay, we've reached the top 10, and number 10 is a 1972 Buick GS Stage 1, convertible this time, in triple black. This one is a real nice car. It was restored, and can't beat the triple black, that's for sure. I recorded this at my local classic car cruise night in San Diego, California. And other than having a 1971 bumper on the back of it, it was a real nice car. Number 9 is a Wild Custom, a 1955 Buick Special, a six-figure, probably $200,000 to $300,000 custom build with a wild flame paint job and a nut and bolt restoration. This one I recorded at my local classic car cruise night in San Diego, California, where this one was definitely probably one of the stars of the show that night, that's for sure. Number 8 is a 1969 Buick Skylark Custom convertible, a restored low mileage California car. This one I filmed at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it bid to $19,000 but did not sell. And can't say I don't blame him for not selling it. It was a real nice car in the Gulfstream blue. Number 7 is a 1970 Buick GS 455 Stage 1. This one is the big gun when it comes to Buick performance. This one had 360 horsepower and 510 foot-pounds of torque. And this is the one that was beating the Hemis in magazines back in the day. So most of the Mopar guys know about this one. And this one was a real nice car. And it looked great in that rare aqua mist color. Definitely an eye grabber, that's for sure. Okay, on to number 6, which is a 1965 Buick Riviera Gran Sport, a Survivor with 64,000 miles, unrestored. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $41,500. And it was a good looking car, and definitely a good price compared to what they're going for these days, that's for sure. Number 5 is a beauty, a 1960 Buick LeSabre convertible, a rotisserie restored, multiple award winner. This car was a real beauty. It was at my local classic car cruise in San Diego, California, where he was just out showing it off. And with the tri-tone interior and the colors, and it was about a mile long. That thing was a beauty, that's for sure. Number 4 is a 1966 Buick Skylark GS 400 Survivor with the 401 nailhead engine, 325 horsepower, 445 foot-pounds of torque. This one is a black car, California car with the matching black California plate, original to the car. This one I recorded at my local casino while I was there one day, and that was the only time I ever saw the car. And it was a beauty. And these are getting pretty rare. You don't see many 66s, that's for sure. Okay, we've reached the top 3 videos, and number 3 is a 1956 Buick Century Resto Mod coupe with custom paint, a hardtop with air ride, and nut and bolt restoration. This one I recorded at my local car cruise night in San Diego, California, and this one was a beauty. Unfortunately, it was getting dark, so I couldn't get a good picture to show how nice the paint was on the car, but it was definitely an eye grabber, that's for sure. Number 2 is a 1976 Buick Electra 225 Limited coupe with 15,000 original miles, an unrestored car. This one was a bit of a head scratcher because it only bid to $5,500 at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, and should have went a lot higher than that. So something didn't add up on this one, but definitely low mileage though, and it didn't sell. But it did look like somebody's grandmother just got out of it, and that's probably the reason why it didn't sell. One of the reasons, anyway. Okay, we've reached that time. Time for number 1. And number 1 is a beauty. It's a 1976 Buick Estate wagon, a low mileage Survivor uh, with original paint. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $14,500, which was a bargain. If I knew it was going to sell that cheap, I probably would have bought it because the guy who did buy it, the dealer or whoever it was, he flipped it a couple of weeks later, and I saw it sell for twice of what he paid for it. So he made a tidy little sum there for just being aware of what's happening. But anyway, that's number 1. And if you've made it to the end, I appreciate it. You saw some great cars. And if you didn't make it to the end, well, you missed some great cars. But anyway, thanks for watching. And if you're not subscribed yet, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. And if you share this video and this channel with a friend, that would be fantastic. We're getting close to 1,000 subscribers, which should be happening soon. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. We've reached the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in today. If you like what you saw, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Share this video with a friend. Leave a comment or suggestion. Be nice. And thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next one.